everyone. In today's Rock Call, we welcome Ben from Biffy Clyro. Ben, thank you so much for taking the time. How's it going?
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me. I'm doing very well. I'm sitting here in a very rainy Scotland, but that's to be expected. It's the summertime. So.
Beautiful summer in Scotland. I've experienced
always.
It's awesome. But the weather changes like 4 times a day, so it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be sunny in like 5 minutes, and then we'll get some lightning and then some snow.
Awesome. So I checked your Instagram bio before we went on this call, and I saw that you love cats. So I was wondering, do you own any cats, or do you have a favorite breed?
I own 3 cats. One is just a ginger tabby. The other 2 are Scottish folds. They're beautiful, beautiful cats. So my favourite brand of cat is either Scottish fold or possibly a Norwegian forest cat. I've got my eye. That's my next cat I want, is a Norwegian forest cat, or maybe a ragdoll. But I'm pretty cat obsessed. Yeah.
I can feel that.
Are you a cat person also?
Oh yeah, very much so. Like I really want a forest cat. Like that's set in stone.
Beautiful, beautiful things, aren't they?
They're so beautiful. You guys are on tour and you just played Lollapalooza, if I saw it correctly. So how does it feel like to be playing big festivals again?
It feels right. It feels absolutely correct, and the way things should be. It was for too long we were unable to do our jobs, and not just our jobs, but unable to do our hobby and the thing that keeps us alive and keeps our hearts beating. So yeah, it's hard to put into words how good it feels to get back out there again and play in front of people, and especially all these songs we've got that we recorded before the pandemic and during the pandemic. These songs have to live and breathe in front of people, and to get the chance to do that again and see the reactions in their faces has been just magical.
I can imagine. So when you are on tour, what's the usual day like for you? Like you wake up in the morning and then what happens?
In the morning? What's this you speak of? No, we don't get up in the morning, but we get up. We'll probably get up in a normal days, touring around, I don't know, midday to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Because if the gig's at night time, so you want to be doing your best work when you're most awake. So if you get up too early, you might be tired by the time the gig comes. So we get up late and have a bowl of soup and maybe go for a wander and check out what the town has to offer. And then a wee sound check. It's all quite boring, I'm afraid. It's all geared towards the show. Like we tend to not do very much on a show day and just think about putting on the best possible performance for you lovely people, and that's what we do.
Awesome. So like right before you go on stage, do you guys have any sort of ritual, or do you something together, or you personally?
Well, we do it's quite boring, but we do our vocal warm-ups. You have to look after your voice, because if you lose your voice, you have to then cancel shows, and nobody wants that. So we do our vocal warm-ups and our stretches. Simon usually has about 2 or 3 tequilas just to get a bit of Dutch courage. And a couple of stretches, and then we'll have a big group hug. And we thoroughly enjoy it every single night. We really do. We go on there thinking we're going to play the best show that anyone's ever seen, and we leave nothing out there.
Awesome. So you said you need to take that liquid courage. So do you still get a little bit of stage fright or anything?
I think absolutely. I think nerves are a good thing. If you're not nervous, then you're not worried about it not being perfect. You know, we're all perfectionists in this band, and there's always a slight worry of if a bit of gear breaks, or if an instrument, string snaps, or if I break a stick, or there's always these little things in the back of your head that you get nervous about. I don't think we're nervous about our talent or our ability to play the songs or anything like that, but you always have a little worry that something might go wrong. And I think that's healthy. I think if you were to go out on stage with just zero worries at all and throw caution to the wind, I think maybe you're not caring enough in that point.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what would you say is the best and the worst part about being on tour?
The best thing is being on stage to that point. Obviously, getting to tour the world and see lovely places and all the different cultures is magnificent. But that period of time on stage is untouchable. You do feel like a god. It's an incredible experience to have all these people in the room dancing literally to the beat of your drum and singing back these songs that you've been playing in a farm for years. It's incredible, truly incredible. And the worst part is missing home. You know, it's tough to be away from loved ones for that long, and you know, the amount of marriages I've missed and funerals and birthdays and all these life events that you do miss. That's pretty gutting, but you know, the gigs more than make up for it.
Sounds great. So when on stage, which one is your favorite song to perform?
Ooh, at the moment, it's Slurpy Slurpy Sleep Sleep, which is off our most recent record, The Myth of the Happily Ever After, and it's a real struggle, you know, and I like a challenge on stage, and this song most certainly gives me that. I don't know how my arms don't fall off and play this, but something gets me through. The power of the song gets me through, and it's unlike any song I've done before. It's really quite challenging. It's not super hooky and poppy. It's not a big sing along chorus or anything. It's really quite intricate, and it's very special. And at the moment, that's my favourite.
So it keeps you on your toes.
It really does keep me on my toes, and I'm using my toes a lot in that song. I'm playing a lot of double kick drum hits, so yeah, I love playing that. It's a proper workout for me as well.
So earlier you mentioned like you miss home. So is there any personal item you usually bring on tour?
If I could bring a cat, I would. I'm not allowed to take a cat, but I always joke every time I'm about to leave. I always say I'll steal one of the cats, you know, and the wife isn't so happy about that either. But no, not really. I don't have any kind of wee special blankets or teddy bears or anything like that. I don't have anything cool like that to take. I'll quite often go into my case and I'll find a little note from my wife, and I don't know she's put it there. She'll wait till I've turned my back and she'll slip a card into my case. That's always beautiful and gets me crying. I'm like, thanks a bunch for that. So yeah, we things like that are nice.
Sounds super sweet though.
That is sweet. It's very sweet.
So one question I have to ask. So the last album was released half a year ago, October 21. Are you currently working on any new music?
Not right now. We've done so much. Simon's done so much, as should have seen more. He's just been so busy with he did lots of collaborations over lockdown. He did so many live streams. Of course, we had the celebration of endings, which kind of came out right at the start of the pandemic, and then we did a full other album, The Myth of the Happily Ever After, without even touring. And we did a Metallica cover, Simon Song for Architects. We've done a lot, is what I'm saying. So at the moment, recording new music is not top of the list. It's about playing live music is what we need to do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking time. It was great talking to you. Enjoy all of the concerts coming up. We are very excited to see you live. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Bye.